Hi, Cancer Moons. Thank you so much for being here. I am Divine Femme Care at 144. Very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their moon sign in the zodiac sign of Cancer. Unlimited to anyone who should find this message or should this message find you. For your reading, I will be doing a 6-card spread and then clarifying those 6 cards. I have already attempted to pre-shuffle. I pre-shuffled the clarifying deck, but as I was shuffling the main deck here, we have some cards that wanted to come through as a message for you, so I will reshuffle these and then we'll get started with the 6-card reading. With the message that came through, the Ace of Cups wanted to come out. You did have the energy of the Ace of Wands there too, so you have great new starts that have to do a lot with your creativity and the passions and what it is that you continue to really move forward towards. But I do feel that with the amount of effort and hard work, diligence, and patience that you have put into what it is that is a part of you, what you've been involved in, you're getting a beautiful offer here of kindness, generosity, this being connected to divinity here too, as we have the hand from the divine delivering this Ace of Cups, this being your energy here with the water, and then also Scorpio, Pisces, and a Fucus. But I do feel it's a really true blessing that's coming through where you're actually beginning to see some reciprocity, and a particular person here, King of Cups, who has great compassion here for you and can really understand and feel your experiences and what it is that you've been through, and wanting to make this special offer of kindness and generosity towards you. Okay. This is one energy, so I do feel it has to do with your championship presence and hard work that you deliver. And then with the Eight of Wands, overall with this message here, I do have the energy of good news, big news coming in for you. So some great things are happening for you where you're creating a great positive change here for yourself that also has the inclusion of compassion and understanding and kind-heartedness. And if it has to do with like a business energy, because I am getting communication, but not necessarily. We do have a great amount of love here too, so this could be romantic. I was getting 2 different stories here, one being romantic, one being career here too, but I do get that with the amount of these arrows in the communication, that you're just receiving some really great news from a very kind-hearted person who is a king, who is in the energy of being a boss, who is willing to take a risk when it comes to you because of what it is that you've been producing and what you deliver and continue to deliver on a consistent basis. As the King of Cups can be very timid, very shy, hesitant to make a move or express any kind of feeling or emotion. And when they do it in their own way that they're very comfortable with. But it takes, I feel with that shyness and that timidness, it does take a little bit of coercing with this King of Cups to actually feel through the situation rather than just going with what is being told to them to be able to make a decision. And I am seeing them also being very energetic about moving forward here too, receiving some illumination, and that's all having to be a part of, you know, what it is that you're bringing and continue to bring. Communication coming through, great offers are being delivered to you, and there's some excitement about moving forward into the future, not just from this King of Cups, but I feel from you too as well, being very excited about bringing in some great reward for yourself. This being about reaping the harvest here too. And we have more Cups energy with that King of Cups there. So I am getting this being, you did have a reading in particular that, you know, was missing some cups. I do feel that this is about that energetic exchange of what has possibly been blocked or imbalanced. And now more of that emotion of what you've been giving is now being brought back to you. You claiming this and calling it back in. Cancer moons. This Ace of Cups wanting to stay there. make sure we mix everything in real good here. Okay, and we're gonna probably most likely move this so that we can make room for the last card, but I'll leave this right here for now. Your first card, and I'm not doing reversals. We have the Five of Wands here. So this being about competition. Oh, and I didn't speak on the other aspect that I was getting from that Ace of Cup and that King of Cup energy, but I was getting that there's some great love and passion that's coming through to you, connected to a soulmate, and just making you feel good. You both making each other feel very good. Both dipping your toe in the water and taking a leap of faith on one another and continuing to build more trust as time continues to go on, as you realize how consistent and persistent it is that you're staying in one another's lives here. So with that, I feel that with you both choosing each other and deciding to be a team here, there may be some outside forces that, I mean, it's so typical, that just may be cackle-lacking and doing what they do because that's all they know how to do. But this could also be, you know, others after you've made a decision about who it is that you are, you know, wanting to partner with. Competition. There's competition. And there may have been some fighting in the past where you may have been involved in this competition. But with that champion energy that came through, and this being for both aspect of romantic and business, you just shining through and it being very evident to the real winner is. Wands energy is fire energy, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, and a Fucus. 5 energy can be connected to Hierophant energy in the contract with the business, but then also with the soulmate contract and having to do with commitment. This could have also been about that King of Cup, being timid or shy when it came to you and possibly having some kind of resistance. But again, I feel that there's a consistent delivery of what it is that you bring where it's uncontested. And we do have, I'm getting 2 energies of 5 here, seeing that 5 and that 5. So that coming to a 10, speaking to an ending of this, and this most likely being the reason we have this as your first card to kind of, you know, see where things have been. Moving forward, you both having that energy of looking forward to the future where there's more positivity, there's more love, there's more harvest and abundance in that energy. So moving away from this, getting this out the way, getting it brought to the surface, taken care of. Moving on. Your second card. Oh, goodness. 3 of Wands. Moving on. Manifesting. And I feel like this is about having that decision made here, too. With that 2 of Wands, that being about decisiveness. Having different options to choose from. Coming down to a final 3 from this 5. You know, if that's the case. But overall, this is about manifesting and waiting for your ships to come in. So while all of this is going on, we do have that 5 and that 3 coming together to create that 8 of Wands that wanted to pop out for you. So with that, I'm just getting, as your ships are waiting, this is about you being patient, consistent, diligent, staying in integrity, and knowing that what you put in is what you're getting back when you delivered the message to the universe here, what it is that you're sure about and what it is that you're looking for and towards here. Having that Ace of Wands and that Ace of Wands energy, I did mention that before we started your cards. So manifesting new for yourself that is more stable, that's more loving, that involves more of your creativity, your passion, what it is that you're good at, and what you enjoy doing. I'm getting sacral energy, that being the second chakra, the second energetic chakra, represented by the color orange. And it's one of the lower chakras, so that's more masculine energy, and that is coming through with the fire energy here. So we have 2 cards of fire so far, but we do see that temperance energy with the 5 going down to the 3. And overall, I feel, with that manifesting energy, it being about you manifesting, moving away from this, but manifesting communication of positivity so that you can continue to move forward and move forward successfully. This is a card of Gemini here too, so that may be significant. Your third card, we have the 9 of Pentacles. Beautiful energy. This is a card of 9, representing the planet Jupiter, and then also Sagittarius. So even though we do have Pentacles energy, we have fire across the board so far. And that's no surprise. The full moon, I do believe, is still in Aries, in sidereal astrology. We had a full moon yesterday, so it's in a waning phase here right now. So the energy is still strong. That full moon energy still lasts for about 5 days or so after its 100% wholeness of illumination there. So with this, I'm just getting there being like a transformation. I'm getting transformative energy that's connected to the fire energy, and that fire being connected to the universal energy from that full moon in Aries. But that 9 of Pentacles overall is about independency. This is the Empress energy in the minor arcana. Very successful, very healthy, very wealthy, very beautiful or handsome, very loving, having a great magnetism to oneself, loving, not just your inner appearance, but your outer appearance, really taking really good care of yourself and being very grounded, very balanced. All about reciprocity and equal give and take, and working together well with others. You may have a pet that you really like, really love and enjoy. Some of you may have just gotten a new home, or you just really take really good care of your home. And that's something to be very proud of that you've established for yourself. I'm getting this for a lot of you feminines, being very independent and coming a long way in your manifesting, coming out. This being about like through the fire energy is what I'm getting. And the result being you as this shining diamond here. Being able to hold your own and say that you have, come from a certain place and built yourself up and did this in a very strong way of independency and not codependency. And being able to say that, everything that you've established and accomplished, you've done it on your own. This is also an energy of being single here too. 9s are about completions as well. And then the Jupiter energy, I am getting the energy of expansion. There being travel, great spirituality, having integrity, and just really blessed and abundant. Very proud of oneself and very content and very happy. Pentacles energy is earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Your fourth card. We have the 9 of Swords. So this coming after that 9 of Pentacles, but with the way that everything is set up, I am getting this, because you are in this particular state, of that 9 of Pentacles, it now has another here in a 9 of Swords energy here. I don't get, that this is connected to you. And if, there is some kind of worry, I would say you're sitting very pretty here. That being a part of that Empress energy and being able to magnetize and bring things to you. You sit pretty, do your thing, when it comes to your overall abundance coming from your inner self here. And, it's the as above, so is below. So just know that with this 9 of Pentacles, you're doing a spectacular job. And so I feel that you may be doing so spectacular that there's some apprehension about this. And this possibly being related to past experiences here, but know that you have come through this successfully. You've come a long way. And be mindful of what it is that you are thinking of and what you're creating, because that will manifest itself. So I feel with this Nine of Pentacles that coming through, that just being reassurance for you to let you know that you are definitely on the right path. You have completion energy here going towards that Ten of Pentacles there. I do feel there is a Ten of Pentacles energy here with you. This just wanting to show the Empress here that is representing your energy. And this is feminine energy, but you could be male or female. And so with this and the way that this is set up, given that this Nine of Swords will be over here, I am getting that anyone who was a part of a fighting energy connected to you is now worrying about the way that they may have treated you. Realizing, you know, how you have moved away from a certain situation and have continued to progress and glow up and be strong in your manifesting power to create the change that you want to see. Where with this fighting energy, it could have been about, you know, wanting to gain control or have control over you or a situation. You being a sovereign individual and making it very clear by doing that inner work and even the outer work. And maybe that's why two stories are coming through here too. Because I do feel that a lot of you have connected with the beautiful soulmate in that King of Cups there. In the romantic area there too. So someone possibly, and I was getting past energy here. Someone from your past being in a state of worry here. And I'm just getting very strongly, you know, worrying that they may have lost you or they may be losing you, and realizing that they're losing you as you are moving forward and looking forward and being excited. You and this King of Cups being excited about moving forward, deciding to be in a partnership together and work well together to make beautiful things happen, beautiful magic happen, a more positive energy within the universe that's going to resonate amongst the world here. Realizing the bigger picture of everything here too. And so with that strength and that magnitude of that situation, it definitely bringing in more of that 9 energy with the completion. But someone I feel seeing all these swords along with the wands and the fighting energy may have been throwing all of these swords at you in some kind of way to try to harm you or hurt you or cause some kind of disruption or some kind of, there's just being some kind of melee as a result. And this person just not being in a healed state here. But then also too, what I'm getting is that with that losing energy and the other aspect in the career, just with the amount of fighting that's gone on, there could be some kind of worry that, you know, you're going to leave a place of business. And this could be about a supervision energy here who may not be sleeping at night, who may be feeling regrets here too. 5 of Cups is coming through connected to that 5 of Wands. Maybe having regrets. I did mention this about how they treated you. There may have been some deception. And communication coming through with that 8 here. And then also on that 8 of Wands that wanted to come through initially. But seeing you get the glory, I feel that's also putting this energy or energies in their heads here. Feeling as if, and 5 of Swords is coming through too, feeling as if, you know, the actions that they did take with these swords here was all about winning and not realizing, you know, the intent behind that and what can come back to one when they project that energy out into the atmosphere. Swords energy is air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Your 5th card. Yeah, because someone's giving back to you. This is the 6 of Cups. This is water energy, your energy, and Scorpio, Pisces, and a Fucus. So we have that generosity. This is what you've manifested. You decided to take the reins in your own life here. And coming away from that 2 of Wands there, making a definite decision. I do feel that this is about also a soulmate that you've been connecting to here too. You both deciding on one another. No longer having any kind of indecision when it comes to the love that you both share with one another. And, you know, it could be romantic and business. I feel, you know, there is that that fine line when it comes to business. And that may be, I feel, a lot of the issue with a lot of corporations nowadays is that it's more about the business and the money, not realizing that the way that a lot of these businesses and corporations started was on a foundation of caring and kindness. And so that's where that love is coming in. Just because the word love is being used does not mean that it only pertains to romantic situations. You can have love for, your supervisor, and that can be a nice exchange where there is that gratitude and that appreciation because you're both willing to work together on a major level here to bring about a great amount of success. And that being a part of that friendship energy coming from the Six of Cups here too. Being soulmates in a past life, coming together to help one another to succeed is what I'm getting. And you manifesting this here with that Three of Wands. Waiting for your ships to come in. Part of that energy of that harvest and that abundance is this beautiful connection here in the Six of Cups. Six energy is also lover's energy. And then also the energy of that equal give and take and reciprocity with the Six of Pentacles. And that having to do with finances and overall stability there too. So there may have been some imbalance with what was going on here. Attempts to affect that and it just not being effective here. Someone is definitely seeing you for the beautiful person that you are and just wanting to be kind and nice to you just because they see, who you are, what you do, how you do it, and how successful you are at it. But you definitely being given to. And I'm also seeing this being that Ace of Cup and that generous offer, that beautiful kindness, the expressions of love that's being shared. Someone just really being there for you. And it being something that has made a very great difference in your life that's helped you to be in this Nine of Pentacles energy and to keep going with this energy here too. And vice versa. I feel that with this exchange here, it may be because of what it is that you do that you have provided a great deal to this person here who is now giving back to you. And it just being energetic law. That what you put out there is what you definitely get back. For your sixth card, we have the Chariot. So I did get the energy of travel and that being connected to the Jupiter energy. Also Sagittarius. But they're just being a real go energy. And the Seven of Swords is coming through connected to this 7 here, which is a 7 in the major arcana. But I was getting with that Five of Wands and this Nine of Swords and that worry there. There being some deception connected to the Seven of Swords and that energy of thievery or lying, not telling the truth. The Five of Swords energy being connected to that, doing what it takes to win at all costs. So there just being a great level of deception and a lack of integrity. And so now with the exchange here and what you've manifested, it's go time here. This is Cancerian energy here, your energy. And I feel that with this Chariot here, I do feel that it's about that balance from within yourself, but also having to do with the results of some action that's being brought through for you. This being a part of the reward and some success that's moving forward after there's been some kind of stagnancy here with that Five of Wands, and you just going ahead and getting more into your power and manifesting equality here so that it doesn't affect you as this Nine of Pentacles, and only you're manifesting what is going to contribute and add to you rather than try to take away from you. And because you have strengthened yourself and been in your power, anything that wants to come against that, it's not going to be successful. And so I feel that's a part of the awakening energy that you have when it comes to others who are not awakened, and helping others to come into this greater sense of integrity and what it really means to be, an integral person, a genuine person, a kind-hearted person, one who walks in truth and delivers truth and stands for that, to help with the lessons of knowing that what you put in, you definitely get out. So this person, with what it is that you're doing and how you've produced for yourself on a continuous basis here, This person having the dark night of the soul energy, so where they're not sleeping or not able to get adequate rest, but possibly being very much in their head. This being that energy with that dark night of the soul to reflect on what it is that they've done, assessing, and that coming from the Chariot energy about that. And I feel that's a part of your energy with that Chariot energy, and what it is a part of your purpose, helping others to reflect on their behavior should they act in this manner here of that Five of Wands, to make a greater change. Seven energy is also about being on the right path as well. And that being a very significant message related to the angels. I am seeing the Sphinx energy. That giving me great intuitiveness, and that being connected to you, this being a card of Cancer. But I do feel it's a part of that harvest and a part of the gifts that are meant to come to you in this lifetime, where you're being led with great force, connected and protected by your ancestors, angels, and overall divine light here. But most importantly, what I am getting, just seeing the feminine and the masculine, this being, again, your energy from within. I am getting that this is now, you know, someone wanting to, that King of Cups. That's it. That King of Cups wanting to come through in more of a physical way here for you. That being connected to that Cups energy, where I do feel it's also about the as within, so is without, as above, so is below. And what you embrace from within yourself and have built up from within, healing yourself from this type of situation, knowing what it is that you need to do. And now it's go time, taking action on this and being in a very confident and comfortable position here. But most definitely, I'm just getting this being about some action that's now being brought into your world here, where we have that Ace of Wand energy, and we also have that Ace of Cup energy. So great new starts, building on beautiful levels of integrity, emotion, kind-heartedness, and action. There being action, no stagnancy, and positive action, getting away from this negative action here. Removing yourself from this by being more of the light for yourself. Those knights are about action too. All four knights create that Chariot energy there too, where they defend each of the elements that they stand for. So I do feel that this Chariot energy has very strong feelings for you. Again, outside of this being about a person, most definitely getting that this could be about travel. So some of you may be having the plans of travel that are coming about, or there being talks of travel between you and another person and making it happen. Let's get to your clarifiers. We'll clarify the Five of Wands. So I do feel, you know, you're meeting matching energy here, and it's overdue. It's overdue. It's completely overdue. And that 8 being connected to that infinity symbol with the 8 here, and, you know, coming from this being about polarization here too, having the negative and creating the positive and bringing that neutralization to be in more of a pure state here is that 9 of Pentacles. Clarify the Five of Wands. We have the Knave of Wands. So this being immature energy here with this Page energy. Oh, excuse me. This is the Knave of Swords. So I was getting the Wands energy because the Wands are so strong, but this is the Knave of Swords. Still getting immature energy connected to this, where there may be some spying. And that's all. I do feel on the flip side of that, this is about you learning from the experience here to want to build on more of an integral foundation. This being a learning experience here. You taking notes is what I'm seeing here too. As you are in this manifesting energy, having made a choice and decision for yourself. So taking notes, that being a part of the Chariot energy from within you, assessing And, you know, using those notes to know what it is that you need to do moving forward and what you don't want to manifest for yourself anymore. Even if you have to record it, write it down, do it in some kind of way so that it's more of a positive effect for you in the future. But on that, again, on that other side, I am getting spy energy from that Five of Wands energy. So you may have a lot of people watching you who have been in competition, business or romantic. The Page of Wands that wanted to come through, I do feel that that's about also immature communication that may be of a fiery nature, where that could just be about one of these energies being more of an active person when it came to that Five of Wands. Given the amount of fire here, I feel that just confirms that energy. And you dealing with another energy here where they have strong fire in their chart, but using that in a less integral way. And you definitely taking notes on that. Let's clarify the Three of Wands. Oh. All right, well, we can't do all that. This is communication. This all wanted to flip over, but I feel that this wanted to come through as the message that wanted to be delivered. So we'll take that. So we have the Eight of Wands again. And I do feel that this is about you manifesting communication. Truthful communication, integral communication. That's going to be helpful to clear things, to bring things to the surface, and to talk it out, to communicate, to make things known so that there's no Seven of Swords energy. The Eight of Wands is also the arrows of love here too. So I do feel for a lot of you that being about making that choice with that Ace of Wands. That Ace of Wands also representing the ooey and getting together and sharing a very intimate connection with someone here too. And that just being connected to the romance. So making a decision and expressing it. And there being no holding back. Especially when it comes to that King of Cups. Let's move these over a little bit. And I'm going to move this over here to the side. Straighten these out. Okay, and let's clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Someone really likes your legs. That's not going to resonate for everyone. Oh, man. I love how these just flip over. All right, so we'll, and this one, oh, goodness. A lot of these want to peek through. We can't take all of these. So playfulness with that Knight of Cups, Knight of Chalices is here. And that's pretty much it. Just there being some good exchange here in the energy of love and happiness. And then the Knight of Wands is here. And that being connected to the Chariot energy. Where I do feel this is about that communication, having to deal with that communication and the amount of fire that we have here. And the defending energy, defending the element that it stands for. You really taking a stance. And I'm also getting that Seven of Wands energy. But defending what it is that you have chosen here. So making the choice, taking notes, knowing what it is that you need to do moving forward when it comes to your choice here. And that Ace of Wands there, communicating this. And continuing to stay strong in that defense of it. Is what I'm getting here. This is more fire, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, and a Fucus. Cups is more of your energy, and then Scorpio, Pisces, and a Fucus. So the first card that wanted to show, let me see here. We'll just see what all is here. Oh my goodness. Let's put this here. So the next card underneath, we have the Magician. And I do feel that just kind of speaks to all of the elements from within the chariot and how you've been a super mega manifester here, making things happen for yourself, connected to that Knight of Wands energy and the fire that you've put into really making a change for yourself to have that abundance and that contentment and being independent, and how it is that you've done it on your own. Five of Pentacles. Just getting this being connected to that energy there and what it is that you've experienced here. And this could also be about other energies who are now feeling left out in the cold because you made a decision. And in that decision here too, I'm also getting with who it is that you've chosen. Being the magician from within yourself, you've also chosen another magician here. And not just being about meeting up with your match to, know what works and what does not work. And you continuing to be in more of a state of what does work and staying in that mindset. But that Five of Pentacles, very possible with that Five of Wands, that competition energy, you may have felt left out in the cold in the past. And that being the reason why that Nine of Swords was also coming after the Nine of Pentacles. If there's any kind of doubt about who it is that you truly are and your status, where it is that you stand and how others see you here too. Not to say that that's important, but I feel for a lot of you it is. It means something. It doesn't just mean absolutely nothing. Then we have next the Ace of Pentacles here. And what I'm getting with the Five of Pentacles and then the Ace of Pentacles is about a Six of Pentacles energy overall, where there was some breadcrumbing, possibly connected to a Gemini energy from this energy. And we do have that Swords energy of spying. So you transmuting the energy of dealing with someone who had Gemini energy, polarity energy here with Sagittarius and that 9 there too. So this being the shadow work for a particular Gemini energy that was a part of that Five of Wands. But these two coming together as a Six of Pentacles, where I'm getting breadcrumbing, and that being about your transmuting energy of that Six of Pentacles that's here. And what it is that you now represent very strongly, where you're all about that reciprocity and equal give and take. And that also being connected to the Six of Cups. But this is another ace here. You are full of aces here. The only ace that we don't have is that sword, but I am seeing that sword of truth being right here. As you taking notes and knowing, what it is that you want to move forward on with the foundation of truth there. So this huge amount of wealth, you taking, the pain of what you experience and making it your gain. Where you're getting a great amount of wealth here, being in your power. This being a part of the moon energy, I'm just getting, the transformative change that's taken place with that full moon in Aries here. This being about being very much due here for you. So the uncovering of a situation so that greater change can come in for those who have been on the path of integrity and in the right. This being significant change for a lot of people. A lot of people. So more things coming into the light. And that was coming through. Situations that have been taking place under wraps underneath the surface and now coming to the surface to be brought out in clarity, to be able to be discussed, to know what to do moving forward. Doing so and now producing success here. Success, 4 Wands, this being your energy with the 4th house energy. Having to do with security and home and the energy of, having a new home or looking forward towards moving to a new home or just really feeling comfortable and content with your home and you having gained it on your own here. Everything that you have, you've done it through great hard work and diligence and integrity. But this is also an energy of twin flames and soulmates, very strong soulmates that are coming together here. 2 of Wands, I'm getting that from that 3 of Wands, where each of you and a soulmate here are putting behind the 2 of Wands situation of indecision and making a firm decision and putting the action into that. Seeing those 2 of Wands now crossed. And that just giving me the energy of things being off the table. There is no competition. There is no competition right there. We have these 6 of Wands with success. Success and victory here. This being a lot of fire. So really being strong in your moon power as a Cancerian energy, and really standing strong when it comes to security and stability and what that represents. And it not just being about, you know, what comes with that security, especially for you being a very intuitive and deep water sign, is that love and that care and that kindness and that unconditional act in that Six of Cups here. That being very important. And we do have that 6 here. So we have more of the 6 energy coming through. 666 is unconditional energy, unconditional love, strong unconditional love, and what you represent. So that being a part of that sword energy and that foundation of truth, it being about also to all of that ace energy that has come through for you. And that being a part of the one energy, but also the champion energy, and how it is that you have brought all this into play to make it work in your favor here. As I say that, I'm seeing the energy of 10, and that giving me the Wheel of Fortune energy, with the Wheel of Fortune being the card of 10 and the major arcana. With this moon card, I should mention too, I'm getting the energy of 9 again. So the uncoverings, things being brought to the surface, someone worried about that and the truth of situations because the actions that they've taken in that 5 energy was very immature, and worried about the illumination of a situation here with you shining so bright here. The forces that wanted to come against you, it's not effective at all. It backfired. All right, so we'll keep this on top. You have the win here, that champion energy being right there, and that 6 of Wands here. It being no surprise here either. But also being very happy. I feel you and another person here are just, you feel very comfortable with one another and you're enjoying. It's very refreshing is what I'm getting there. Let's clarify the 9 of Swords. All right, so I wasn't taking reversals, but I am getting with that reversal, the semi-reversal, this person being indecisive, that being a part of that 9 of Swords there too, but also one who is stingy. I'm just getting someone who's stingy, who has a lot of wealth. And with it being more that lower level, I am getting that being material based here. And their focus being a lot on material, possibly feeding off of your energy and your sunlight, feeling as if they can just open their hands and you will just willingly give because you are so kind-hearted and loving and generous. And still wanting to be in that 5 energy and misbehave and not treat you right and be disrespectful and rude and deceitful with that 7 of Swords that wanted to come through. This is King energy, so this is a part of the Emperor energy. So we do have that energy of boss here too, if this is having to do with a work situation or your career. And then in the romance department, someone who you are leaving behind, where I'm getting that 5 of Pentacles connected to that, and them feeling left out in the cold because you made a definite decision, you and someone else here. Sharing arrows of love here. This could also be that person here too that you're connecting to as a soulmate, where they've manifested you. I feel you both have manifested each other, and that did come through in that 4 of Wands. And you both coming through as magicians here too. So I feel that's just speaking to the wholeness from within you. And that being a part of that 7 energy here too, connected to your overall energy with this Chariot card there. That being a card of Cancer. Pentacles is earth energy. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. And then we have the 5 of Swords here. So that's just confirming what was coming through connected to that 5 of Wands there, and doing what it takes to win at all costs. Feeling like they may have won, but not realizing that that actual slight win at the time doesn't amount or doesn't add up to, you know, the overall win of that champion energy that you have manifested with all 4 ace energies coming through for you in this read. And that being a part of that 9 of Swords energy, and not realizing who this person was actually dealing with when it came to you. Taking you for granted and assuming that you were weak. And that they could feed off of your energy and your sunlight. Swords energy is air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And then we have the Six of Swords because they are worried. I did say this, that you are gone, or that you are in the process of leaving, or that you might leave and not stay because of the activity that's taking place here. Where it's, it just doesn't vibe with you. And that being very clear here. And you continuing to show that too. Where someone may have wanted you to be, this king may have wanted you to be a part of this, and it just not being your cup of tea, and the light shining on that. But you definitely moving away from what no longer serves, and this person feeling it and knowing it. This is more air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Let's clarify the Six of Cups. Working together in collaboration. But we have, and I'm getting Three of Pentacles connected to this, but we have the Three of Wands again. So as above, so is below. It's pretty much, it's about manifesting, knowing, and what you put out there is what you get back, waiting for your ships to come in. It being go time after there being, getting over some kind of indecision with that Two of Wands. Very strong Three of Wands. So I'm also getting, with the energy of that partnership and coming together to communicate amongst one another here about, those beautiful expressions of generosity and kindness and care and being there for one another. This being about the collaboration energy, but also with that Three of Wands being here, I'm getting that being one energy of manifesting, and then the Three of Wands here, that being the energy of manifesting. So you manifesting being reciprocated, you manifesting reciprocity as well. And this other person is here too, and I feel that is all about the levels that you want to begin on and continue on, and nothing less than. This is more fire that we have here. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, and Ophiuchus. And I'm also seeing the distinctness here with this one being upside down. Or you could even say, depending on your perspective, these Two Wands being upside down and not being the choice. Getting over that Two of Wands in the more traditional energies, the tarot decks, I should say. In that Six of Wands with the person on the horse. Moving forward, holding that Ace of Wands in success with the wreath on it. There are two individuals behind that horse, where it's known in the Rider-Waite-Smith that those two energies holding the Two Wands that have been, left behind, and we did have the Five of Pentacles. One of them having a lot of jealousy and envy, and that coming from that Five of Wands there too. And the Five of Swords, and just being reactive rather than being, more smart about their moves and thinking through the process, and that being a part of that lower level of the fire. And what I was getting with that Page of Wands that was coming through with this Page of Swords here too. And just being very reactive and irresponsible and immature in their behavior. And now regretting it. We have more Knight energy. So your energy coming through strong, and also the King of Cups energy wanting to come through. This being about an offer here. And that just being right here with that Ace of Cups. So along with this Pentacle offer that we did have with the Ace of Pentacles that's coming through, we have it here in the Knight of Pentacles. And so with that Chariot energy and assessing, doing what, and even the King of Cups, taking the time before they actually make a move, kind of feeling through things overall before they take that final firm decision and that leap of faith when it comes to you. Wanting to do this in a way so that they know what they're investing in is a great investment, and seeing that with what it is that you're portraying here, and also what you're delivering and continuing to be, because that's who you are. This is Knight of Pentacles. Pentacles energy is Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. And again, more of that Knight energy we have here with the Chariot. I'm getting an energy of a great wholeness here too, with the amount of Knights that are here, and then you having the strong energy of the Aces in your reading. You manifesting that offer coming through for you, and vice versa. I feel it's about, you manifesting the fire and the action, and who it is that you've been connecting to is on that level of manifesting that equality, and that being a part of that Six of Cups that's coming through. Let's clarify the Chariot. All right, so these, let's see, we'll just go ahead and go down the line here. So we have the Queen of Chalices, we have counterpart energy that's here. This is more of your energy here. And seeing this Queen of Chalices, I'm just getting this just being about that equal exchange between you and the soulmate here. But this also too, being about the balance from within yourself and you giving back to yourself. You having the key to your own success here and realizing that what it is that you do for yourself and manifest for yourself from within, connecting and having balance and wholeness, is bringing about that outer energy of success. And that bringing me back to that Six of Wands there. This is more Empress energy. So we have that connected here with the Nine of Pentacles being the Empress and the Minor Arcana. A very loving, stable, nurturing, kind-hearted, secure, confident, beautiful, glowing, vulnerable, safe energy, but also one who can, take great care of their business. They may be very loving, but they put that loving into what it is that they do as well, and not just themselves, and that being all about you. And offering a cup. I'm also getting the energy of celebrating here. That Chariot energy being about overcoming and conquering here too. So I'm getting you celebrating yourself, but also you celebrating with another here. And that being that King of Cups. Counterpart to the Queen of Cups. Wish fulfillment. So more of that independent energy, but I do feel that this is about you being someone's wish here, and a wish coming true and through for you. It being a part of a past life contract here, and that being connected to the 5 energy, and all that discord from that 5 energy, the negative now being a result, the transmutation and the transformation from the full moon energy, now bringing through the wish fulfillment when it comes to contracts that are fated and destined for you. You being able to take that energy, and that being a part of that scarab beetle energy. Being able to take what it is that you've been dealt and transmute that and turn it into something that's more positive for you, that works for you. And it's actually something that you've been manifesting. You and another person here, as I'm seeing 4 of Cups and then 4 of Cups. You both feeling very lonely without one another, but realizing that putting that love into yourself helped you to find one another. And that being a part of that Ace of Cups that's right in the center of this card here. Offers of love being exchanged here. We have a lot of dual energy of that equal give and take. And that being a part of, how it is that you're both trusting one another and continuing to move forward even closer to one another as you enjoy your days, having this beautiful soulmate connection here. Working very well together to offer this Ace of Cups, beautiful energy of communication and love to one another. More water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and Ophiuchus. So your energy coming through strong here. And I love that we have this great energy of the cups and how it's being represented, because I do feel it's a part of that safety and protection, and you and your soulmate here, whether this be business or romantic, protecting that. And, that being about also, too, the positive energy of 7 of Swords and doing what it takes and what you both need to do in order to see this wish fulfillment come true and through. And the result being here in this 9 of Cups. Bringing about endings, we have the card of 21 and the World card. That's coming together to create a 3. And so that just being about that 3 of Pentacles and the 3 of Wands, you both manifesting and completing karmic cycles to be able to come into great partnership and work together as a great team. on the beginning of new energy, as this is the last card of the manifestation cycle in the major arcana, moving towards the full energy of a completely new cycle. And that being a part of that ace energy there too, with all aces coming through in your reading, aces being about having to do with nothing from the past, learning from the past, taking notes, doing what you need to do, and moving on. We have the Hermit. So I am getting this being a part of that enlightenment and the concealing energy. I'm seeing this cloth being held up here as a part of concealment there. This being more 9 energy, and I do feel it's about, you know, the inner workings on that positive level of that 7 of Swords and what needed to take place with both energies going within to really find the light, the true light from within themselves, only to discover who it is that, you know, has really been there for you, has continued to come through, continued to shine, and you following the light and making that great discovery of all this beauty of communication, equal give and take, a great amount of fairness, compassion, love. This is also healing energy here too as well, with this being Virgo energy. This is a card of Virgo, with being a great metaphysician, the energy of walking on water. So I am getting that being connected to a heightened level of spirituality, and that destined energy and that fate energy, having a specific design purpose on this earth here. I'm also seeing that Ace of Wands being right here too. So with the feminine and masculine energy, a Virgo person, this could be also Virgo energy here too with the masculine energy, and take what resonates. You could be resonating more with the feminine energy or the masculine energy. But for the masculine, I'm getting a very strong Virgo here too. And them also having this choice here and making that offer with that wand there. And moving forward successfully here. But I am getting too, with this being here in the stack, this is speaking to the journey of you here, going into this hermit mode to be able to discover that true light from within. Also healing with the sunlight here too. The sun being the ruler of Leo. Strong fire again. But I feel that true light from within is about that bravery and that courage and that showmanship and not being afraid to shine your light. And this soulmate connection being a part of that assistance here, you knowing that you're supported and loved and cared for, helped you to come into this activation, and vice versa for this other person too. I'm just getting a great union that's coming together, great partnership, great collaboration, healthy communication. And this just being, you know, what you manifested. It's here and you're enjoying it. You're taking delight in it and you're increasing on it. You have the win. You are the champion. You have success and victory here. You're being seen as this beautiful, kind-hearted, loving, stable, wealthy, healthy, independent energy who is capable of, you know, being a great leader, has been a great leader, exemplifies being a great leader and being very strong and making a difference from within yourself, but then amongst others here, coming together to make success happen. And it's right here in this reading. Beautiful energy. So I'm going to leave it here. I don't think we'll do the bottom of the deck here. I think this is a pretty good reading here for you. We'll leave it right here for you, Cancer Moons. I hope that these messages were enjoyable, enlightening, enriching, and empowering for you. The sun is setting, so it is getting a little darker here. I thank you all so much for your continued love and support. Welcome to all new subscribers, and until we meet again, I wish you all the very best. Take great care. I love you. Peace.